Well, number one, with Iran, with the Islamic Republic or Islamic regime in Iran, he obtained from them. Actually, this ceasefire was a request by the Khomeiniist cult, by the Khomeiniist regime, because they have analyzed very clearly that the United States and Israel's full air and naval power is going to crunch them. It's going to collapse the regime. So they are the ones who asked for a ceasefire. They are the ones who said, okay, we will do a deal. Mm-hmm. Now, we don't trust them, but President Trump sent them his own version of his deal. And in that version, there is, at the end of the day, in addition to let go of their aggression in the region, also making sure to stop the funding to terrorist organizations. That would include Hamas, that would include Houthis in the south, in Yemen, Hashd in Iraq, but most importantly, that would include Hezbollah in Lebanon. So yes, that's how the link was done. Now, that is very problematic for the regime. If they cut aid and support to these militias, he's going to lose, the regime will lose their own support on the inside. That would embolden the Iranian revolution, who's going to come back to the streets and then fight the regime. And last, for Iran, or for the Islamic regime in Iran, is that they will have to stop something they've been working on for the last 30 years, the nuclear.
Right.
And if they try again to play the nuclear while we are busy with something else, that's what they think. We will be busy somehow inside the United States. Then, as President Trump said, the Navy, the Army, the operations are waiting. So he has the hammer in his hand.
Gotcha. All right. This warning to Israel. We know they want to keep hammering, obviously, Hezbollah and get rid of them in Lebanon, because that's been the biggest thorn in their side for years, is Hezbollah hitting them and doing terror attacks. So I get their point on why they want Hezbollah gone. These are terror groups that want all Jews dead around the planet. Actually, they want all Americans dead, too. That's why they call them the little devil, and that's the big devil. Is Bibi and the Israeli government heeding Trump's warning, and are they going to keep that ceasefire in Lebanon going? No more attacks until he can get all this hammered out.
Historically, Dan, there have been cases among allies, United States and Winston Churchill during the war, to choose how many ways you can get against the Nazis, to choose the location of the landing. Should it be Pas-de-Calais? Should it be Normandy? These are different views regarding who is positioned where. Israel is on the front, is in the Middle East. We are far, but we have task forces in the water. What I think is going to happen is that Israel will commit, and Prime Minister Netanyahu said that, to go along with the U.S. policy. Okay. But there is one party that would not go along. That's Hezbollah.
You're right.
Hezbollah now is cornered.
The bad guys.
And but the bad guys, by bringing the president of Lebanon and the Prime Minister of Israel, hopefully to Washington, at least their ambassadors came already, that would put tremendous pressure on Hezbollah. But guess by whom? By the Lebanese army.
Right.
So now the challenge is going to be the Lebanese army willingness to help or not help is the big question.
And Trump says he's trying to get Bibi and the Lebanese president here next week to meet face to face, something their governments haven't done in over 40 years. Again, historic, thanks to Trump. Final one. I read in my intro the money that we will be unfreezing. That's not American cash we're dropping off like Obama did pallets of money. No. This was stuff during the sanctions Trump's done over the last year. It's just releasing money they'd already made through oil and other stuff that we seized or we locked down. So he's just releasing money they had. We're not giving him any of our money. Like Barack.
These are sanctions on Iranian money. And by the way, you know what this is going to do? It's going to allow many people who have been victimized by the regime to sue for that money before it leaves the United States. So not every money mentioned is going to really go back to this regime. This money is for the Iranian people, not for the regime. And I can imagine many Iranians are going to be suing, including here in the United States. And President Trump knows that. So he's giving something to the Iranian regime that is poisoned.
Gotcha. He's always looking a step ahead. Dr. Walid Phares, as always, thank you, sir. The book is Iran, an Imperialist Republic in U.S. Policy. He knows what he's talking about. Thank you, Doc. Have a good weekend.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.